The Grizzlies sporting their best look as they came into the building earlier. That's how to make an entrance on the road. This is it, opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Denver Nuggets against the Memphis Grizzlies. This is Kevin Harlan, and we've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. And now, a chance to see what's coming up for the Nuggets. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Tuesday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks very much. Nikola Jokic loves to pass. He said an assist makes two people happy instead of just one. So it's as simple as that. And that simplicity and creative joy is part of what makes the big man tick. Jokic said, "It helps me having fun out there. It's a different way to approach the game." And that makes him one of a kind in this league, Kevin.
Sure is. Thanks, D.A. Greg, you played over a decade in the NBA. Is there an opening day that you remember most that sticks out in your mind?
No doubt. The very first time I put on that Knicks jersey, you know, your rookie year, the game was in Orlando. I got to play 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, especially on a really good team. And it was an awesome experience. That was a moment you had dreamt of your entire life if you grew up wanting to play basketball, man, and I was pumped.
That's a great story. Now, look at Memphis's starting group. Morant's in the backcourt, and at his side is Brooks. The forwards for them, it'll be Anderson and Jackson Jr., and it's Valanciunas in at the 5. And for the Nuggets, Millsap and Jokic hold down the post for them. Murray and Harris, the guard set, and it's Porter in at the 3. And the pass to Jokic. Deep 2 from Murray. That one doesn't go. And Memphis the other way now. Morant left side. It's Brooks on the wing. Anderson a screen on Harris. Brooks. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Porter.
What makes Dillon Brooks especially valuable to a team, he's a competitor who you can count on to produce in the clutch.
And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
Good on the second free throw. Murray with it. It's rebounded by Memphis. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. On the wing, Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Passes it to Jokic. Murray for 3. Buries it from three-point range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Brooks with a screen on Jokic. And it's Morant missing.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Harris passes to Jokic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Plays a rugged game down low. Jokic's toughness adds character to the identity of this team.
Brooks outside. Dishes it to Morant. 5 on the clock. Jackson up top. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Jokic.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Morant against Murray.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
From outside the arc, and it's Morant missing. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Denver. The three. He can't get it to go. And it's Memphis the other way. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And Valanciunas is a very solid passer at his position, knows how to find the open man.
Outside Millsap. Murray outside. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assists. Murray's got 5 now.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now Harris. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Morant passes to Valanciunas. Jackson dishes to Morant. Floats one up, and he lays it up and in.
There's a fearless side to Ja Morant, even amongst the trees.
Harris outside. Pass to Jokic. For 3, Murray. Again, the miss by Murray.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Brooks. Jokic grabs the miss. Denver's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Murray, the pass to Jokic. There's the dish to Porter. Pass to Jokic. Over Valanciunas. And again, Denver no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Morant drives in. Hold on!
Kevin, you got to buckle up on that one. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
It's stolen by Valanciunas. Morant against Murray. Morant drives in. He can't hit that time.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
For 3, Murray. And again, Denver no good.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Here's Jackson. 5 points in the game. Anderson with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. And Anderson kicks to Morant. Knocks down the 3-ball. Morant's got 7 points in the game.
Gotta honor Morant's 3-ball. He's more than capable of torching you from there.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
On defense, Memphis. 6-point lead. Anderson kicks to Morant. And here is Brooks. Back to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
The decision-making keeps improving. Ja Morant looking comfortable operating in pick and rolls.
Murray outside. Down low, here's Millsap, and it's slammed in by Millsap.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Anderson outside, clock at 4. Good defense by Jokic. The Nuggets trail by 6. Outside Millsap. And there's the pass to Jokic. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Morant kicks to Brooks. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Just a real solid all-around player. Brooks that time drawing the foul.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Memphis.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
That one is off. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Clark comes in for Jaren Jackson. And it's Justin Winslow in for Kyle Anderson. And he sinks the second. Here's Morris. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Barton, no luck.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Brooks, the pass to Clark. Back to Brooks. Now Winslow. Morant, right side. And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Pass to Dozier. It's Barton on the wing, covered by Winslow, and the rejection by Jang. And he recovers it.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Morant dishes to Jang. Back to Morant. Clark kicks to Morant. Clark a screen on Morris. Morant drives in. Green with the block.
And the rim protection from Jamaica. Another thing he brings to the table.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Grizzlies have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. First one falls for him.
You look back at that 2019 draft, Zion goes 1, Morant goes 2. And with everything we know about them now, could you imagine having to make that choice today?
That is a tough choice, GA. Or even crazier, could you imagine having both of them on your team? The reason why I say that, as amateurs, they played together in South Carolina. Little did they know at the time, they would be the future of this league.
Barton sets a screen for Jokic. Off the mark with the little step back, Johnny. Melton passes to Morant. Clark outside. From outside, off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 11. Now, here is Morris. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
All right, a chance to look at the stats for Nikola Jokic. Last season, he played outstanding. 13th in rebounding, 13th in assists, and he was in the top 20 in field goal percentage, able to create offense with tremendous efficiency.
And we talked about how strong he was on the boards, going hard at it at both ends last year, really helping out his team. Here's Winslow. And it's Denver with the rebound.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
A three from Morris. Rebound by Jang.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Melton. Back to Clark. Morant with a wide open look. And the three ball is good. Morant's got 16.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Pass to Jokic. Will it go? Buries the long-range jumper. Jokic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
There's 1:26 left in the first quarter. Morris passes to Jokic. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. 7 points in the game.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Morant against Morris. The pass to Melton. That three off the mark.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
It's Barton on the wing. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Green slams it in.
But what about the athletic ability of Green? A real powerhouse who just knows how to bring the hammer down.
Morant passes to Jang. From past the arc. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Jang. Morant's got 19 points.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Jokic passes to Green. Back to Jokic. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant's got his fourth rebound in this one. Here's Clark, and he drives in.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. We recently checked in with Jamal Murray, who discussed the team's approach to each game.
The mentality of how we play, how we move the ball, how unselfish we are, next pass mentality, next minute mentality, and just keep each other alive. We got to, like I said, bring that energy, bring that enthusiasm that we always have.
Greg sounds like something a coach would say.
It's probably something his coach has said time and time again, but Murray's really matured into a reliable, sometimes spectacular performer for this team.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And the Grizzlies have been rolling right along, haven't they?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
So on the floor for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, the lengthy post pair. Then it's Tyus Jones. Then it's Justice Winslow. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Murray. Guarded closely. Can't hit that one.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Valanciunas with a screen on Barton. Winslow. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Now, John Morant says in an era of 5-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has "beneath no one" tattooed on his arm. And he says, "My dad always told me that I was trained to go." Basically, that I'm built for the moment. Guys, his time is now.
Sure is, D.A. Thank you. And Jones has it in the corner. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so it's Barton bringing it up for Denver. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Murray outside. Back to Barton. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Jones with the second effort, and Valanciunas puts it in. Valanciunas has got 4 this quarter.
Gotta love the big man Valanciunas fighting for that extra chance, and he was rewarded for his effort.
Murray is screen on Valanciunas. Jokic kicks to Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. 8 points for Jamal Murray.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Here's Melton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Murray right side. There's the 3. Unable to get that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Passes it to Melton. On the wing, Winslow. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Valanciunas. Here he goes. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I like the aggression of Valanciunas there to put it on the floor and create his own shot.
Pass to Murray. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played.
Oh, get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. And the Grizzlies leading by 17. There's the pass to Melton. Valanciunas in the high post. Millsap's against Jackson. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And, of course, Jaren Jackson Sr. played in the NBA for over a decade.
And yes, Jaren Jackson Jr., he talks about watching his dad, learning what it takes to be a professional in this league. That prepared Jackson Jr. to make an impact early on.
And he knocks down the first one. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big man, Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
First free throw is good.
And for Jokic, a slow start to last season, came in heavy, lost over 20 pounds as he played his way into shape, and boy, did he come on strong down the stretch.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is never going to be the most explosive athlete, but some have questioned his conditioning, even his motor. What do you see?
I mean, the crazy thing is, even with those questions,
He regularly puts up box scores we haven't seen in half a century. But to win it all, you've got to leave no stone unturned. And I think for a young player, he's got to make more of a commitment to his body, and I think we will see that in time.
Harris dishes to Porter. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
And here we can check out the story on Jonas Valanciunas. Coming off a terrific season, 6th in rebounding, and he was such a reliable option offensively, finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
He was a top 10 rebounder last season for good reason. He's an incredibly intense guy to compete with. And for a full game, too. I mean, just nonstop. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dillon Brooks. That's his first foul. Murray with it. 8 points for him. Passes to Jokic. There's the triple. And no good that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his first trip to the line tonight. The first one falls.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And so Jones nails both of them.
And didn't shoot it all that well from the line in the first quarter. Doing a much better job now in the second, up over 80%.
Jokic kicks to Murray. Banked in off the glass. Murray's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball, just dribbling through defenders like it's nothing.
Valanciunas passes to Anderson. Back to Valanciunas. Now Millsap. And here is Murray. Jokic with a screen on Jones. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Those are the plays you want from Valanciunas on the defensive end. Didn't hesitate to challenge the shot.
Brooks, that's a two-pointer, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Nothing went right on that offensive possession except the result.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Murray against Valanciunas. Jokic, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
From deep, Brooks. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And it's Jones with the ball for Memphis. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Here's Valanciunas. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Jokic.
Love the aggression that Valanciunas showed there. He welcomed the contact inside to get to the line.
Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. And it's John Morant in for Tyus Jones. He doesn't get the second one.
For a player his size, Valanciunas has always been a good free throw shooter. We won't see a hack of Val anytime soon.
Green with a screen on Valanciunas. Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Here's Morant. Green with the block, and that one is good. Valanciunas has got 9 points in the quarter. Here's Morris. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Porter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And at 6'10", Porter is a threat to score inside, which is why the defense trying to rough him up a bit.
Denver shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Porter.
Yeah, a former 5-star recruit. We know about the talent level with Porter, but he's also a mature, hard-working guy.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Zhang's checked in. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
The Nuggets trail by 20. Morris passes to Porter. He kicks to Harris. Memphis has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Brooks outside. Morant looking around. Shot clock at 5. And finished off by Morant.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
On the wing, Morris. Guarded by Morant. Porter, no luck. And the Grizzlies leading by 22. Morant outside. Takes it in.
Oh! Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
To the middle. It's Clark with the rebound. And for Memphis, they're shooting 47% from the floor since the end of the first quarter. Here's Zhang, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And checking out some numbers here for Harris. Last season's performance for him averaged about 10 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
He understands his role. He accepts it. He's one of those guys who doesn't need the ball to be effective.
That free throw, good from Zhang. And Zhang drops them both. Nuggets shooting 28%, a rocky performance for them offensively. Dozier passes to Morris. Driving in, Morant with some nice D. Grizzlies shooting at 48% from the floor, looking good.
And watching Kyle Anderson, Greg Popovich once stated, he's not what you'd call a typical NBA athlete.
AGA hint the nickname Slow-Mo because he plays at a deliberate pace. He has tremendous skills, a high basketball IQ. He has improved defensively. He's a jack of all trades.
And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. 5th is Brandon Clark.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
And he makes the first. Denver making a switch here. Barton is checked in. The Grizzlies also making a change. Winslow's checked in. And both free throws good for Brooks. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Nuggets. Morant against Morris. And the wide open shot from Green. And another miss by Denver.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
It's stolen by Morris. Pass to Porter. Kicks to Barton. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by Jang. Memphis has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
Hampton's checked in for the Nuggets. The Grizzlies also making a change. DeAnthony Melton. He's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And so here's Denver. Morris passes to Green. Back to Morris. There's the drive. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over eager.
And they double up Morant. On the wing, Winslow. Barton defending. A nice shot by Winslow. Winslow's got 6 here in this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Hampton passes to Green. They need this one. Grizzlies with the rebound. Morant's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And for his offense, this has just been a...
Oh, what a play!
Watch your head! You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. Ja Morant's a reliable finisher.
And so it's Memphis out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Jonas, you guys got off to a strong start. How important was it to set the tone early?
You know, we came out with a different energy. We said it's enough to struggle from the start. You know, we got to focus and play good starts.
That is where it all starts. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. It was all Ja Morant in the first quarter. He had 25 points, 2 assists, and 6 rebounds. Kenny, what'd you think about the Grizzlies?
Well, we have to talk about the unbelievable job they've done rebounding the basketball. They've sent bodies flying to the boards on every possession. They've been a stronger, quicker, tougher team by a wide margin. And it's that dominance on the glass that's going to win them this game.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
Hasn't been pretty anywhere for them. But I point to their weak inside defense more than anything else. They didn't protect the rim at all, and it's cost them, Ernie.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. In at the forward, it'll be Porter Jr. and Millsap. Murray and Harris, the guard set, and it's Jokic in at the center. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Valanciunas with the ball, now guarded by Murray. They grab their own miss, and the dunk by Valanciunas. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 11 rebounds.
Jonas Valanciunas, the big fella, dominating in the paint.
Outside, Porter. Jokic against Valanciunas. Takes the turnaround J. Jokic, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps. The thing is, you want to do everything you can to help your team, and sometimes you just try to do too much.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, there were more rumors that the Grizzlies ownership were exploring relocation. Now the lease at FedEx Forum runs through 2027, with substantial penalties for breaking it early. But playing in a small market with the financial challenges the league has seen of late, that wouldn't necessarily preclude a move someday down the road. Guys?
Hopefully they can stay put. Thanks, D.A. Murray surveying the D, trying to find Jokic, gets it to him. Goes back up. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Such a savvy player. Love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Free throw, good. Jokic.
A nightly double-double threat. Jokic is also an exceptional playmaker for a guy that size.
Valanciunas with the ball. Now defended by Jokic. Anderson outside. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Harris, right side. From deep. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his third assist on the night.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Here's Jackson. No good off the back of the rim. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. A three-pointer is right on target.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the three.
Brooks, the pass to Anderson. Back to Brooks. Shoots. That one's off. Still out of sync.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
And that one's good by Porter. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. The pass to Valanciunas. Left side Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. Murray against Morant. To the inside. It's tipped. Jokic with the steal. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. For three, Harris, and a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
And after establishing himself as a key player in Denver, Gary Harris has played, trailing off the last couple seasons. Greg, what's your read there?
I really feel like, Kevin, injuries have played a part.
an extended cold streak, but the Nuggets didn't lose faith. He helped build their success over the years, and they consider him a key piece moving forward as well.
That free throw, no good. And the Nuggets making a change here. Dozier's checked in. Tyus Jones, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. The Grizzlies have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Back to Morant. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And with a strong finish, he finally ends that 13-0 run by the Nuggets.
Fires from the wing. Murray, good. Murray's got 12 in the game.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
Anderson kicks to Morant. Offline with his three. Denver's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And here's Harris from the arc, rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Back to Morant. He dishes it to Jackson. Over Murray. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And there's Jackson on the assist by Morant.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Now here's Murray. 12 points for him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And with what we saw in the bubble, Murray has clearly elevated his game. Showed that he could be a #1 option on offense. I mean, his output was an incredible part of that run for the Nuggets.
The first free throw is good. You know, Greg, the further we went into the playoffs, the more Jamal Murray looked like a star.
I mean, Kevin, big shots in clutch situations, logged heavy minutes, but, you know, never wavered. A truly heroic performance from Murray all postseason.
And so Murray nails both of them.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Here's Murray. 14 points for him. The Nuggets with another miss.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Millsap left side. Fires the 3. Murray, no good.
He started off solid, had 2 threes at halftime, but blanked from deep since.
Outside, Jones passes it to Jackson. That shot misses. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Morant finds Jackson. Off the left rim and out. Denver's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Harris, good.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Morant against Murray. Pass to Jackson. Millsap with the steal. Murray outside. At the top of the key, Millsap. Harris outside. Puts it up. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Morant. No good on that one. Murray with the defensive effort. Denver's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Dozier can't get it to go. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Anderson. Morant dishes to Valanciunas. Jackson passes to Morant. Clock at 6. Driving to the basket. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Morant's got 5 points in the quarter.
And focus there from Morant. He just takes them all on and stays locked in on the basket.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Brandon Clark comes in for Jackson. Winslow's checked in for Kyle Anderson. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Jones. Here's Morris. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Murray with it. And Jokic throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And Gorgie Jang is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Winslow against Barton. Back to Jokic. Murray for 3. And Winslow pulls it down.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Nuggets shooting 37% so far in the third quarter, and they're not satisfied with this lack of offensive execution. Barton finds Jokic. Yep, it counts. Jokic has got 15 points.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Morant with it, out guarded by Barton. And the foul on Will Barton. That is his first foul of the game. Now the pass to Winslow. Passes it to Melton. Just 5 on the clock.
And after getting off to such a good start offensively in that first half, haven't been quite as efficient here in the second.
Morris against Winslow. Morris kicks to Jokic for 3. Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. 17 points for Jamal Murray.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third 3 of the game for him, first in this half.
Here's Jang. And again, unable to change momentum here. The Nuggets trail by 20. Barton in the corner. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
One thing that stood out all game is the consistent penetration they've gotten.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
He's off on the first. Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for Jang. And he's good on the second. Memphis leading by 19 points. Up top, Morant, covered by Morris. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And watching Brandon Clark play, first thing you notice, young fella plays above the rim.
He's very quick off the floor, GA. Had a max vertical of over 40 inches at the combine. Did you hear me? Over 40 inches. And I think he was the steal of the draft. Fortunately for the Grizzlies, he failed to 21.
No good on the free throw.
And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clark, brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the three-point shooting.
No luck that time either. A player known for his athleticism, Clark's skill set may have been underappreciated by people in personnel.
Not only the long-range shooting, Clark showed up with a terrific floater, hit his free throws. He even started creating for others by the end of last year.
Pass to Melton, and stolen by Murray. They're running. Here's Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 5 assists tonight.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Clark dishes to Morant. He kicks it to Winslow. Just 4 to shoot. Over Jokic. And again, Memphis no good. And Morris has got the ball here for Denver. They trail by 14. Connects from three-point range. Green's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
It's stolen by Morris. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Jokic. Murray for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Clark's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Morant outside. Off the mark, and the drought continues. And so it's Memphis holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Jones. Winslow is out there with Clark. Then it's Brooks, and it's Jackson in at the center.
Nice jump shot by Dillon Brooks. Just a natural competitor.
The pass to Millsap. A three-pointer off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 13. Jones finds Jackson. On the wing, Winslow. Back to Clark. Outside, Jones. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, Brooks. And it's Denver with the rebound. Morris looking over the floor. He gets that one. Morris has got his first points in this one.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
On the wing, Winslow. Outside, Jones. Clark, the pass to Brooks. Brooks can't get that one to fall.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Morris with the ball. Guarded now by Clark. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And there it is on a night when he's been so efficient handling the basketball. That's his first real mistake.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Dozier's checked in. Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Now Winslow. And stolen by Barton. Porter kicks to Hampton. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's Millsap. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Tyus Jones.
When it comes to drawing fouls, Millsap's one of the best in the league.
And that one falls for Paul Millsap.
Underrated coming into the league and underestimated. Millsap doesn't have any doubters anymore.
Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Memphis leading by 9. Winslow, the pass to Valanciunas. Anderson outside. Back to Valanciunas. Just 5 to shoot. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Outstanding focus by Valanciunas on the shot. He is just a big, strong player who brushes off opposing defenders.
Gary Harris, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
And R.J. Hampton is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Harris against Brooks. Lobbed up there for Clark. Hammers the alley-oop through.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Hampton passes to Millsap. Some solid defense from Clark. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Pass to Winslow. Anderson outside. Shoots a 3. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And another miss by Denver. And the Grizzlies leading by 13. And there's the drive. And yes, it's good.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pass to Millsap. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
The ball handling of Millsap enabling him to create off the bounce.
Winslow dishes to Valanciunas. Clark outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
And that one falls for Clark.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
Jokic, he's checked in for Hampton. That one misses. A lot of big decisions have fallen on Adam Silver's shoulders, the commissioner of the NBA. And Greg, I think you and I agree by all accounts he has succeeded with flying colors. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I mean, I don't know that you could have had a better person for the times. Adam Silver is to be commended, but I think also appreciated, not just from the players and the owners, but I think our fans should also appreciate who he is as a person. I've often said that commissioners typically work for the owners. He's the one commissioner, no matter the sport, that I've always felt like was a partner of the players as well.
Millsap kicks to Porter. From deep. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assist. And it's 6 points for Michael Porter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. On defense, the Nuggets, 11-point game. Here's Anderson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You saw the talent from day one in Summer League. Anderson's one of those guys who can really get it done in a lot of different areas.
And that one misses. Can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. The Nuggets trail by 11. And here's Barton. Jokic with a screen on Morant. Jokic passes to Porter. Millsap kicks to Porter. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. 4 on the shot clock. Barton with it. Guarded now by Clark. Barton, no luck.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
Anderson outside. Dishes to Clark. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Paul Millsap. And that one falls for Clark. And so Clark nails both of them. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets, trailing by 13.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw.
And as many times as we've seen him at the free throw line tonight, I think by now we know what's going to happen.
Second free throw, no good.
And only about 60% from the line for the game. They shot it better in that first half, but have fallen apart here in the second half.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And he can't get the first one.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
And the second free throw, good. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Out to the wing. Clark left side. Over to the wing. Anderson against Barton. Anderson can't get it to go. Nuggets have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Left side Harris for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 6 assists here tonight.
I don't know what Coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And if you're drawing up your starting 5 for team irrational confidence, Jamal Murray makes a strong case. This guy is fearless.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
There must be something about playing in a hostile environment that drives him. He is really fed off that. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. He told them this is a game of runs. It's a game of momentum. We may have the lead now, but I'm telling you guys, it can evaporate in a hurry. Let's close this thing out. Kevin?
Shoots from the line. No good that time. And Denver the other way now. And Murray, we know, can be streaky, Greg. Still mid 30% for his career from three-point range.
Of course, the degree of difficulty pretty high on a lot of his shots. Off the bounce with the hand in his face. And he's more than a shooter, a versatile scorer who can get it done in a variety of ways.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Murray, a screen on Valanciunas. Jokic with the bucket.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Valanciunas in the high post. Clark outside. Anderson outside. Now here's Morant for 3. It's hauled in by Jokic.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
Jokic with the screen on Morant. Here's Murray. Lays it up off the glass. Murray's got 22.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
They've done a great job, but they're not done yet.
Brooks finds Valanciunas. Rebound by Murray. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. Harris outside. Here's Porter. A second chance effort. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Brandon Clark.
And the athleticism and size of Porter creates problems for the defense. Hard to guard without getting physical.
No good on that one. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. On the wing, Brooks. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. For three, Murray drains the three-pointer. Murray's got 25 points in the game.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Clark, second shot opportunity. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Jokic with a screen on Morant. Murray, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Morant, that's for two. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Morant's got 32 points.
A versatile offensive talent. We know Morant can drive, but he also has a smooth jumper.
A fader. Offensive rebound. Here's Porter. And another shot. He lays it in.
Yeah, just phenomenal at using that vertical on the offensive boards. Porter just gifted at coming up with second and third chance.
Wow! I can't believe that one.
That was incredible.
Filthy, guys. Just filthy.
Man, you said it, GA.
I mean, to do that in a dunk contest, no worries. But to do it in a live game, that takes a lot of confidence.
And no good. Some solid defense from Harris. Floats it up for Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
How about the strength of Murray finishing the shot off easily, even with the harm?
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. One misses for Murray.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play.
And stolen by Barton. Murray outside. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 3-point lead. Anderson dishes to Morant. Valanciunas inside. Barton defending. They get the rebound.
And even though he lacks the size of some of the other bigs, that extra effort has allowed him to do some serious work here on the board.
And it's Jokic missing. And an intentional foul right there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. Second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. Denver calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. There's 25 seconds left in the game. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it, the fast break chance, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
There's Porter with the three. Brooks grabs the board, and that's an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. Here's Dozier. Now here's Morant. So it's Memphis picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.